Hi, greetings everyone. In this video, we will see how to modify the resource assignments. Resource assignment changes come in all the shapes and sizes. You can add or remove the resources from a task, change the task duration or work, or adjust the percentage of the time resources devote to a task. You can change the task types and the value you enter for the duration, work, and units to get the changes you want. The task usage view is the great way to see what's going on with the assignments. If you don't see it, go to the View tab and just click on the task usage view here. I'm going to turn on the task form here in the details pane. I'm going to drag the divider down here to view all the tasks in the top half of the window. Now when you work with the assignments, you want to see more than work and duration. Specifically, you want to see the assignment units and the peak. So for that, I have inserted two columns here, that is assignment unit and the other one is peak. So now I see all the fields that I need for these assignments. One thing to keep in mind is up here in the task units, I have added the assignment units. Well, in the task form, there is a label of units, but that field is still assignment units. So let's take a look at the task 1 in this duration. In this task duration, work and units, all seems to play nicely together. For example, the work is 40 hours. The duration is 5 days. So as you would expect 40 hours in 8 days, 40 hours is 8 hours a day. So the assignment unit is 100% or full time. That all makes sense. In addition, if I decide to increase the duration, let's say 6 days, the assignment unit are still 100% and the work increases to 48 hours. The peak field is actually a calculated field. It represents the maximum allocation on an assignment. So to see how that works, let's look at the task 2. And let's say that the resource assigned task 2 works 10 hours the first day. So over in the grid on first day, I type 10 hours and when I press enter, you see that the peak units change. The peak units are now 125% because 10 hours is 125% of a full work day. However, the assignment units are still 100%. That was what you have assigned originally, and if you extended this task, you would really want that resource assigned at that same 100%, not the 125%. So if I change the work hours to 50 hours, you can see that that's the exactly what project does. You can see the additional hours was still assigned at 8 hours a day. The peak field is also a factor if you use the task types. Now task type tells the project what value you want to keep fixed. Down in the task form, you can see the fixed units in the task type for this task, and that's the default. That tells the project that you want to keep the units the same. Well, let's go to the task 3. Task 3 is fixed work task. You can see that down the task form is the task type. In the task type box, and then tell the project that you want to keep the work the same. So in this case, let's say I change the duration to 10 days. Well, the project changes the duration, but you can see the work stays the same at 40 hours. So what changes in the peak units? The resource was originally assigned 100%, but now with this change in the duration, the peak goes to 50% because the resource only has a work 4 hours a day or 50% of the time to get it done in that duration. Now let's look at the task 4. This is a fixed duration task and tells the project that the duration is going to stay the same. So what happens if I change the work to 60 hours? And that means that the peak units go to the 150% and the duration remains 5 days itself. Now if you worked with the project for a while, if you look at the task form, it might actually be in a little confusing because duration, work and unit don't seem to be following its typical formula. The duration is 5 days, the units are 100% and the work is 60 hours. Another thing to notice is this green triangle, and that represents smart tag. So if you make a change to the task, you will see that the smart tag asks you what you want to do. Just point to the triangle and then you can see you have some choices. So click the down arrow. In this case, I increase the work, so the project automatically selects the option to increase the hours, resources, work per day. But if what you really intended to do what increase the durations, just select the other option. I'm going to keep this one selected. If a change doesn't do what you want, go up to the quick access toolbar and click on undo. And then just try again. The assignment units, peak field and the task types help you change, and click undo, change the resource assignments and get the results you want. Project Smart Tag are another way to tell the project what you are trying to do when you modify a task. I hope the concept is clear to you. Thank you.